Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be continuing with Loco Motive. We're going to go and have another chat with the guy who's guarding Lady Unterwald's quarters. We didn't exhaust our conversation with him, so I'm hoping that by doing so we might find a route through, because I think I'm barking up the wrong tree with this whole casino thing. I think we're going to have to do something about this, but
all right, let's put everything
not at this stage, I don't think. So let's do this first. Yeah, this guy.
Sorry, sir. The lounge and beyond are strictly off limits for now.
So we only did this one, so let's work through the other two options. Yeah, there's only two more options.
Pretty please let me in?
Sorry, sir. No can do.
Pretty please?
How high pitched he's getting. How high pitched he's getting.
All right, go ahead.
Really?
Nope.
Nope. Nobody is getting past me as long as I'm standing here.
I thought that was going to work then.
Could you check Lady Unterwald's quarters on my behalf?
No. I can't step foot in there on account of my allergies.
Allergies?
Fragrance sensitivity, they call it. A room like that, filled with pungent perfume and all those fresh flowers.
Perfume,
I'm not taking
eh?
my chances.
What would happen if you sent off your allergies?
Oh, it's quite the sight to behold. I've been known to go beet red. That's when I need to seek immediate medical attention, of course.
Oh.
But I'd be fine.
You would?
Eventually.
I'm leaving now, but I'll be back.
Okay, so I feel like this heavily perfumed letter that we have is probably the way forward then.
Looks like you have a secret admirer.
A secret admirer? Let me take a look at that. This is...
Explicit. I know.
And the scent. It's so awful. Wait, this note is perfumed?
I believe so. Are you all right?
Weren't you listening? I'm terribly allergic to fragrance.
You've gone beet red.
I have? I need to find a doctor right away. Don't go in there while I'm gone, Mr. Ackerman.
I wouldn't dream of it. This note is a potential biohazard. I wouldn't want it to fall into the wrong hands.
I feel like ours are the wrong hands, but okay. Alright, we're in.
Bergman said that he'd hidden the company account's ledger somewhere in here. I should look around for clues.
So we know this drawer is stuck. We knew that from our last episode. I actually have two hangers. One's wood and one's wire. I mean, we'd be able to bend the wire one into more shape, I suppose. Ta-da! That's it. That's the thing we're looking for.
This is the ledger that Bergman mentioned. I should ask him about those discrepancies.
Yeah. I saw you in there, Mr. Merman.
Who's there?
Nobody!
Herman?
Go away!
What are you doing in there?
There's a killer on the loose, Mr. Ackerman.
So, you're hiding.
Merely a tactical retreat. It's all part of the strategy. Lower their guard, wait for things to blow over, then I can strike when they least suspect it.
You're supposed to be helping to solve the case.
I assure you I'm working diligently to solve the case, but I can't become a part of the story. Not when everything points to me being another potential victim.
You clearly know something, Herman.
All I know for sure is we're both knee-deep in Lady Unterwald's affairs. We may never know what she was ultimately up to, but it got her killed. I have a strong desire to avoid the same fate, Mr. Ackerman.
Suit yourself. I'll leave you to it.
Don't tell anyone you saw me.
Okay, well, what about if we... Let's take another look at this card. I wonder if he might actually read it now that we're looking for clues.
The card was signed
No.
from a
I guess not. Pardon my dog.
I never took Lady Unterwald to be particularly musical. I don't think it was a secret that she disdained most noises.
Alright, well, I guess he's not going to look at that now. Let's go and talk to the... Actually, let's have a look at the...
I should confront Bergman about this ledger.
Yeah, that's our next move. But I just wanted to maybe have a closer look at it.
I'm sure we'd find a lot of creative accounting in here.
Maybe we should talk to the guy at the bar, the actual accountant. Maybe he'll help us identify what's up. This guy, Ron.
I found a hidden ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters!
A hidden ledger.
I suspect Bergman's been cooking the books. Want to have a look? I'll bet you could pore over all sorts of inconsistencies.
Well, have you confronted Bergman over this?
Oh, right. I should probably do that.
I just wondered if we needed to go into conversation with Bergman a bit more armed with fact. But we'll confront him first, I guess.
Hello. Ah, Ackerman, isn't it?
Arthur A. Ackerman, at your service.
I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald estate. Can you believe it, Arthur? What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
My feelings exactly.
Is there something I can help you with?
What do you make of this ledger, Bergman?
Where did you get that?
I found it. Sealed away in the bottom of a locked drawer.
How peculiar. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh, really? Then we should pass this to the authorities when they arrive.
No!
I'd bet if they were to audit this ledger, the numbers wouldn't add up.
Listen, Arthur. I'm in a bit of a bind here. Ashamed to say I've fallen in with a rather unscrupulous individual.
Are you talking about Donnie Donato?
I'm afraid so. They managed to exploit my weakness, don't you see? I'm a victim in all this, Arthur.
It's time to come clean. What's going on?
It's Donnie. He's concocted a scheme to cheat at the casino tables. We need to stop him, Arthur. I can't afford to lose more of the estate's money. I'll make this right as soon as he's no longer a threat, I assure you.
Tell me about Donnie's gambling scheme.
I believe he's using magnetism to alter the outcome of the roulette table.
No shit.
You have to stop him, Arthur.
Was Donnie trying to blackmail you?
He recorded the whole thing, Arthur. If I walk away from Donnie, he'll use those recordings against me.
Doesn't this give you a clear motive for killing Lady Unterwald?
No, I would never do such a thing. Donnie may be a bully, a swindler, and a cheat, but he's no killer.
Is the Unterwald estate in financial trouble?
The truth is, the coffers are almost empty, Arthur. I thought I could use Donnie's connections to replenish the funds. Rather foolish of me in retrospect.
I need to go now.
All right, Arthur.
Well, with that information, maybe we can go and finally take this magnet I've been trying to take for like the last hour or so.
This is where Donnie put his gambling scheme into motion. It couldn't hurt to look around. I'm sure Don won't mind if I borrow this.
Let's also look at the other stuff he's been using.
They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern. Don must be using these fraudulent chips to cheat in the casino. Bergman said Don was scamming the casino using magnetism and fake chips.
Alright, well, we have the magnet now. First things first, let's just go and show Ron the book. In case he can glean anything else from it, maybe.
Are you sure you don't want to look over this ledger?
And interrupt my bottomless mimosa? Pass.
Alright, cheers, Ron. I'm sure he'll come in useful one day, buddy. Today is not that day. Let's see what's going on with this guy.
Alright, I want everything on black.
Does he still win with the magnet gone? That's what I want to know.
Things are coming up green for Donnie.
Answer is yes. Next time he does it, I'll try using the magnet on him.
Alright,
Or
let's
maybe on
put
the table.
everything on.
Actually, let's
Red.
use it on the roulette table.
I should pick my moment. I should pick my moment.
How about now when he's using the device?
Oh dear.
I lost? How? Oh, wait right here, pal.
I should see where he goes.
Yeah, okay, let's follow him.
What's going on, Donnie?
Nothing. I'm just grabbing more casino chips, okay? It's a minor setback, that's all.
You're losing? I'd hardly consider that a minor setback.
Don't worry your little head about it. I'll be back in the game before you know it.
Guess we go to his quarters after him? Where'd he go?
You following me, kid? Take a hike.
Where did he get all those casino chips from? He's always a step ahead.
I mean, we know.
Bergman said Don was scamming.
I mean, why can't I take the chips?
Don must be using these fraudulent chips to cheat in the casino. They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern. That doesn't work.
What else can we do? Well, let's just try doing it again if it looks like he's going to win. Eventually he's got to run out of them, I suppose, right? Should we try talking to Bergman again?
Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
I need to go now.
All right, Arthur.
Put it all on, black.
Never mind. At least you tried.
I lost? How? Oh, wait right here, pal.
Follow him again? What happens if we get to his room first?
Looks like Don is heading this way. I'd better get out of the way again.
Damn thieving casino. I'm supposed to be stealing from them. No matter. Still got plenty of chips left. It should be enough to get my winnings back. And then some.
Alright, so let's get rid of the fake chips then.
The secret panel was right around here. Aha! Let's take a look. That's a lot of contraband. Yoink! That should be all of them.
Yeah, let's leave.
Let's try this one more time.
You know, you're starting to feel like bad luck, kid. Step away from the table, pronto. I ain't messing around no more. All on red.
Ha! Bad luck, old chap.
That's not possible. Excuse me. This damn watch must be on the fritz. At this rate, I'm gonna run out of chips. Wait a second. No, I've been robbed. Huh. So this is what it feels like. Okay, Don. The jig is up, and I owe a lot of money. No need to panic. I could jump off at the next bend. Yeah, maybe cross at the border. Greetings, Mr. Donato.
Might we ask to have a friendly chat?
About your most recent gambling activities? Yeah, sure thing.
A most unscrupulous individual is gambling with counterfeit chips.
Fake chips? We suspect this individual has also taken a creative approach to magnetism.
An unsanctioned use of physical phenomena.
Magnetism?
The capacity to attract and repulse forces between objects.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Then allow my associate to demonstrate.
Mm.
All right, stop. Oh, not the face.
Ouch. I guess the house always wins.
Part 2, Burden of Proof.
Thanks for dealing with Don, Arthur. I know you didn't have to help me, considering the circumstances.
I still have a responsibility to the estate, and Don was gambling estate funds.
Quite right, quite right. One last thing. I believe the doctor was looking to speak with you.
They were?
Indeed. I believe he's just about managed to pull himself together. You'll find him in Lady Unterwald's quarters, no doubt combing over her personal effects.
All right, I'll check up on him.
I'll be in the lounge if you need me.
Psst. We need to talk.
So this lady, I think, is the third of our 3 playable characters. I haven't met her before, so let's find out a bit more.
Hello?
Diana Osterhagen. Pleased to finally make your acquaintance.
Lovely to meet you, Miss Osterhagen. I'm Arthur Ackerman.
It's a terrible shock about Lady Unterwald. That wasn't part of the plan.
Plan?
Still, I was surprised at the low turnout for her announcement.
Oh, well, I'm afraid Lady Unterwald was estranged from her family.
I heard her personal lawyer kept writing them out of the inheritance.
Well,
Listen, we shouldn't talk here.
we shouldn't?
I'm all for exchanging pleasantries, but there's too many eyes on us.
There are?
Take this. Follow the instructions and meet me at the rendezvous. If we have business to discuss, we'll discuss it there.
A napkin? Is there something on my face? You said something about a plan?
Trust me, that napkin has everything you need.
Alright, let's take a look.
I was sure Diana wrote something on this napkin, but it's blank.
Okay, well she may have used... I mean, the lemons made me think of invisible ink. In which case you need to apply heat. Let's go back to... We had a lamp in our quarters. Why don't we go back and use it on that? Donnie's door.
Donnie! Those goons from the casino must have taken him away.
We have a magnetic ball bearing.
It's a magnetized ball that Donnie was using to cheat at roulette. Oh, it's the recording device that Donnie was using to blackmail Bergman. Looks like I'll need another wire reel to record anything new.
Yep, I think that's about all we can glean from here.
Hello?
Right, so if I use this note with the lamp,
That doesn't work.
does it not? Okay.
I think there's something here, but it's not quite legible. That doesn't...
Huh.
I was sure Diana... Nope.
I was just seeing if it said the same thing about being legible.
Nope.
We get in the kitchen now. Maybe?
You again?
Oh, zut! The attorney has returned.
Can't you see the kitchen
Alright.
is off? Come back. Okay.
Still no. I wondered if they might have a heat source there. Alright, well the artist was in the dining carriage. I guess we could talk to him.
Hello again. I'm
Pierre Brosse.
sorry for your loss.
Peter Brush.
Oh, monsieur, I've lost everything.
You must have been very close.
No, it's not that. She owed me so much money. I was going to get paid after the speech.
Oh! There. Your payment. Surely you had something agreed in writing.
Alas, our arrangement was but a delicate dance of words.
You only had a verbal agreement?
Oui, but Lady Unterwald is no longer here to keep her word. Never again, monsieur.
Did you see anything suspicious during the speech?
As you know, I capture every detail in the frame just as I see it. but the lights went out moments before we went through that tunnel. When we emerged, all I could see was that look of terror frozen on her face.
You didn't see anybody get close to Lady Unterwald?
If somebody approached Lady Unterwald with a weapon, I would have captured it. I assure you, nobody moves faster than I can speed paint.
Who do you think would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
Isn't it obvious? A rival artist surely consumed by jealousy. They would stop at nothing to ruin my livelihood.
Someone's been threatening you?
Well, no, but it's a chilling thought.
Won't you have to find yourself a new muse?
First things first. Much like the greats before me, I shall channel my suffering into art. Only then can I begin the arduous task of finding myself a new muse.
Are you interested in doing some work for hire?
Bravo, monsieur! I mean, I may be interested in taking on a small commission. For the right price, of course.
There is something I'd like you to help me with.
Ah, what is it that you wish to capture? The human condition?
Not exactly.
I'll need to be paid in advance. And no, I don't work for exposure. I can't afford to make that mistake again.
This commission, what would you take as payment?
I'll need an upfront cash payment. No checks, IOUs, or other empty promises?
Take care of yourself.
I bid you adieu.
Okay, well, we'll have to come back to that. We don't have any cash. Let's go and talk to the doctor to begin with. Still don't really know what to do about the handshake thing there. Oh, hello.
I heard the lady took a tumble.
Oh my! I hope she's not too badly hurt.
Hard to tell. Good evening, Hon. They're keeping it all. Do you have any winnings?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Great! How much do you want to exchange?
This many?
Oh, we're going to use the fake chips to get cash. Okay, well, I mean, that works.
Oh, goodness. Just a moment.
Thanks.
Okay, well, I'm not quite sure what we're going to use the artist for yet, even though we kind of said we had an idea. So let's still go and talk to the doctor first. Yeah, I don't think you need to bother these guys again just yet.
Doctor?
Arthur, thank you for coming. Dr. Hirsch at your service. I'm Lady Unterwald's personal physician. Or at least, I was.
I'm sorry about Lady Unterwald, Dr. Hirsch.
It's Hirsch.
Hirsch.
H-I-R-S-C-H. Oh, they're not going to call me Dr. Hirsch, are they? I can see the headlines already. The Doctor of Death who failed to save Lady Unterwald. There's nothing I could have done without my medical briefcase.
How can I help? What do you need?
With Herman gone, I need you to help me find some answers.
Answers?
Help me look around. Does anything look out of place?
The instrument case, yeah.
I didn't know Lady Unterwald played an instrument.
She didn't, at least not to my knowledge.
Whew. Just a glance at that fiery plant is enough to make my eyes water.
It's a habanero pepper plant. Stay well away if you want to keep your taste buds.
There's a lot of guides and self-help books here. That's odd. Has this been moved recently?
The rug? I don't believe so.
It wasn't like Lady Unterwald to leave things out of place. hidden hatch.
Good heavens!
I wonder what's inside.
Careful, Arthur. We don't know what we're dealing with here.
A hidden safe.
Why would Lady Unterwald need to hide something like this?
In hindsight, Lady Unterwald was right to have trust issues.
The safe could hold the answers we're looking for, Arthur.
But how do we get inside?
Okay, well, let's have a look.
The safe has 2 locking mechanisms. There are 2 locking mechanisms here. There's a combination lock. Looks like I'll need to put in a 6-digit number. And this looks like a listening device. Could this lock be voice activated? This looks like a listening device. Could this lock be voice activated?
Well, I know how we can hear her voice, but we're going to need another recording reel to do it. I don't know where to get that from.
It's the Model 3 Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology. Lady Unterwald hated all that clacking. Lady Unterwald was clearly respected and admired, so who'd want to take her out of the picture?
I hope we'll be able to find out, Arthur.
The card was signed from a Mr. Jean Liu.
Jean Liu? You know, I haven't seen him for a while.
I'll just take a handful. Herman? Huh. He must have left.
How can I help, Arthur?
Was Lady Unterwald in poor health at all?
Oh, quite the opposite. Lady Unterwald was exceedingly spry for her age. She liked to keep me around in case of emergencies. But I didn't sign up for this.
Who would want to harm Lady Unterwald?
I think we both know Lady Unterwald made a fair few enemies with her eccentricities.
Go on.
If the lady felt someone was undeserving of her inheritance, she wouldn't hesitate to remove them from her will.
Oh dear. She did write out a cousin for chewing too loudly that one time.
When there's wealth, power, and influence to play for, nobody is without suspicion.
Got any leads on whom the killer could be?
You had the lady's last will and testament, no? I was hoping you might be able to point us in the right direction.
I'm working on it.
Well, be quick about it, Mr. Ackerman. There are plenty of dark tunnels on the route ahead.
Were you close enough to witness what happened?
I'm not yet able to determine a cause of death, if that's what you're asking. My working hypothesis: the lady suffered a penetrating blow and died near instantaneously.
Do you have any hypotheses about the murder weapon?
Alas, I only got a brief look at the weapon before Lady Unterwald was carried away. As we didn't see anyone approach Lady Unterwald, she must have been struck from a distance.
You mentioned a missing briefcase?
That's right. It's been missing for some time, I'm afraid. It had all my clinical equipment and contained sensitive patient records.
That sounds like a clue to me. Do you suspect foul play?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Do you remember where you last saw your briefcase?
Let's see. I was tending to someone who'd had one drink too many. There was a patient who'd suffered a hand injury. Yes, I took them both behind the red curtain in the casino. It could still be there.
So, what's behind the red curtain?
I'm afraid I can't say, Arthur. It's called a secret society for a reason.
Wait, you're saying there's a secret society behind the curtain?
No. Nobody said anything about a secret society. Oh, I've gone and put my foot in it again, haven't I?
About this secret society of yours. I'd like to sign up. How do I become a member?
Arthur, I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Come on! Are you saying you can't get me in?
It's not that easy. You'd need to know the handshake.
There's a secret handshake?
Arthur, please, I don't want to get in trouble.
Can you teach me the secret handshake?
Even if I could teach you the handshake, I'd likely be a pattern or two behind at this point. They are known to routinely change it.
What if I figured out the current pattern?
If you were to figure out a way to capture the current pattern, I'd be open to discussing it with the utmost discretion.
The man behind the curtain seems, kind of rude.
Oh, don't mind Brian. He just takes it all very seriously.
Do you think they could be behind Lady Unterwald's murder?
Of course not. That goes against their entire philosophy.
Which is...
Arthur, please, I cannot divulge that information here. I've already said too much on the matter.
That's all for now, Doctor.
Very well.
Okay, I think that's what we need the artist for. I reckon he's going to paint a picture. Do I need the hearing horn now? Probably not right now.
Hello. Hello again, Arthur.
Oh, what do we...
How can I help you?
Did I click on it?
What can you tell me about, Lady Unterwald's hidden safe?
A hidden safe?
It came out of the floor, in her quarters.
Goodness. I'm afraid to say I didn't know about that. Would have made a much better hiding spot for my ledger in hindsight. You're right. Perhaps it's too soon for jokes on the matter.
How are you going to fix the estate's finances?
I don't know if there's a quick fix for this one, Arthur. But with Donnie out of the picture, I can begin the work to set things right. Thanks again.
Do you think Herman was right about the will?
That it would point the finger at Lady Unterwald's killer? I'm not sure. But I'd have thought you'd know better than anyone on that subject. You were her estate attorney, after all.
There were just so many amendments. It was hard to keep track. I should be leaving now.
All right, Arthur.
I guess we could talk to the twins again. Maybe the...
Hello there.
Lady as well.
What do you want, Arthur?
I'm sure Lady Unterwald spoke highly of you both.
I was her favorite, you know. No, she told me I was her favorite. Oh, please. She probably just confused you for me. I was the favorite. Me. Oh! No, me. Oh, me. 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 Me.
That's enough bickering, boys.
I should pick
Haven't
my
we
moment.
suffered enough?
Sorry, Mother.
Yoink!
Okay, not sure what we need it for yet, but let's... that's how we get that. Adventure game logic. Steal now, use later. Okay, so let's see if I can talk to the artist about getting a painting drawn of the handshake. Got the cash for it now.
Would this bag of cash be enough for a commission?
Monsieur, I shall draw you like one of my French bulldogs. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then let us begin. Show me exaltation. What a big smile, beautiful. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. Give me contemplation. Ah, I can see you're thinking very hard. For this next one, you're flabbergasted. Oui, oui! You've never looked more confused! Ah, pure perfection! I feel rejuvenated. Thank you, Arthur.
Don't mention it. Pierre managed to capture the handshakes in the background of these sketches. I should take them to Dr. Hirsch and see what he can tell me.
Yeah, I know. You don't need to spell that out to me. That's the entire reason we did that.
Hello?
Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
You can't.
I should be...
All right. How can I help, Arthur?
Here. I managed to capture the current handshake pattern.
You did?
I just need some help with the phrases.
Indeed. Let's take a little look, shall we? Aren't your eyes open? Are you not wide awake?
If you think I'm still sleeping, you should give me a shake.
Are you watching closely? Did you see me make my move?
I've watched your dance of digits, and I handedly approve.
You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
I assure you, these palms, they have a strong grip.
How low will you go? How high will you jump?
Perhaps you'd settle for a simple fist bump?
Here, I'll write it down for you.
Thanks.
Cool, let's go get into that secret room.
Hello?
Hello again, Arthur.
Stop talking to him. Why do I keep...
I should be...
All right, Arthur.
I don't want to talk to him. Ah.
Hello?
Oh boy, it's old clammy hands again. You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
I assure you, these palms, they have a strong grip.
How low will you go? How high will you jump?
Perhaps you'd settle for a simple fist bump?
Are you watching closely? Did you see me make my move?
I've watched your dance of digits, and I handedly approve.
Aren't your eyes open? Are you not awake?
If you think I'm still sleeping, you should give me a shake.
Right this way, sir.
Okay.
Arthur Ackerman, we've been expecting you for some time.
You have?
Another newbie? Which one is this?
The uninitiated one.
The who?
You know, the dummy.
What's going on here?
Come forth, my child. Take my hand. Let us see what the future has in store for you.
You're going to read my palm?
One moment. Ah, yes. I see it now.
What do you see?
I see a foul concoction. It will bring you closer to the truth. Beware the doppelganger, for they will be instrumental to your undoing. Unaware to all, a dangerous secret has been hatched. That which is lost must be found. 3 at odds must come together to break their chains. Good fortune will come to you, but at a great price.
Fascinating. What does it all mean?
Honestly, I have no idea.
What? Well, what good is that?
Look, I'm trained to see the visions of the future. The understanding part is a little trickier. I haven't mastered that yet. Anyway, I suppose an introduction is in order. Welcome to... The Order of Idle Hands.
The what?
The Order of...
Yes, thank you, Brother Jared. We are the Order of Idle Hands, the guiding hand of the Unterwald Empire. We exist to protect Lady Unterwald and her interests.
But, Lady Unterwald is dead.
Yes, well, things have admittedly gone a bit astray in the last few hours.
Look, there's no need to rub it in, is there?
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
Look, we've all had a very productive meeting.
And?
We feel we should probably defer to Lady Unterwald's final wishes on this.
The best way to do that will be to get a look at her last will and testament.
You mean the one that her careless attorney lost?
Okay, now who's rubbing it in?
Now, I know tensions are high, but we need to keep our composure. Perhaps you could provide a status report on your efforts, Arthur.
I'm still working to get the last will and testament back. While I was looking, I discovered a hidden safe in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Is that so?
I don't think we knew about that one, did we?
It's sealed shut, but with the right information, I think we could get it open. It's possible that Lady Unterwald kept a copy of her will inside that safe.
Oh, well, that is good news.
That will certainly save us the headache of coming up with a better plan.
Indeed, I think that wraps things up quite neatly then.
What do you mean?
All right, Arthur, just let us know when you've got that safe open and we'll take it from there.
But...
Excellent work.
Okay. There's a lot of people to talk to. Let's start by asking about the book.
What's that book you're reading?
Oh, this? It's Dr. Fogg's Guide to Invisibility. The title is written in invisible ink, see?
I don't see.
Exactly. That's how you know it's the real deal. The author has his handshakes, but secret messages, invisible ink. This is going to elevate us to a whole new level.
So is Arthur going to make the connection? Because I knew that was invisible ink.
That doesn't work.
Alright, let's talk to him
Hey
anyway.
there.
Greetings. I am Brother Jared, custodian of the Silken Palms. How can I be of assistance?
Custodian of the Silken Palms?
Oh, yes. Did you know the hands are the most used parts of the body?
Is that true?
I'm the first line of defense against wrinkles, cracking, and dehydration. It's a lot of responsibility.
What does the custodian of the Silken Palms do exactly?
Cuticle care, nail filing, the odd hand massage here and there. I've even formulated my own hand cream, packed with essential oils. It's known to boost moisture levels and skin elasticity.
They're quite therapeutic, you know.
Moisturized any hands lately?
Why? Are you looking to make an appointment? I'm sure I could squeeze you in.
That won't be necessary.
Another time, then.
Does your guidebook explain how to reveal hidden messages?
Well, sure. There's a whole chapter on it. But no spoilers, okay? I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Can I borrow your copy of Dr. Fogg's Guide to Invisibility?
No way. I'm not done with it yet.
Have you seen the doctor's briefcase around?
Can't say that I have. Sorry.
I should really get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Hello.
Salutations. I'm Sister Gretchen, Chief Officer of the Itinerary.
Have you seen a medical briefcase around here?
I'm afraid not, but I'll make a mental note. If anyone comes across it, you'll be the first to know.
Thanks. Any ideas on how to get Lady Unterwald's safe open?
That depends. What kind of locks are we working with?
The safe has two mechanisms, a combination lock and a voice-activated lock.
The combination sounds simple enough. It's likely a date or number sequence. but a voice-activated lock? How was your Lady Unterwald impression?
Far from convincing, I'm afraid. What's on the itinerary for today?
Oh, don't even get me started. With the death of Lady Unterwald, my entire agenda just went up in smoke.
What an inconvenience.
I know! I'm gonna have to start the whole thing from scratch.
How is the new itinerary coming along?
I'm still trying to formulate a new agenda. So far I've written down, recover the last will and testament of Lady Unterwald. How are you doing on that end?
I'm still working on that. Any updates on the itinerary?
Still just that one item, Mr. Ackerman. Are you any closer to recovering Lady Unterwald's will?
I'm working on it. Is this level of secrecy really necessary?
Back when I first joined, a simple nod and a wink sufficed. Then we transitioned to the passwords. After that, it was the handshakes. Now Brother Jared is researching invisible ink.
You can't stop the march of progression, Gretchen.
I should really get going.
See you around.
Hello?
What?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Sure you.
They aren't holding you hostage here, are they?
What? Not at all.
Have you seen a briefcase around here?
What?
It contains important documents relating to Lady Unterwald. Oh, it's no use. I can't understand a word. I'll be back later.
Goodbye.
Hello there.
Good evening, sir.
Do you know when the kitchen will reopen?
I'm sure things will be up and running again shortly. Just as soon as the kitchen staff have regained their composure.
I've always wanted to join a secret society. What's it like being in the Order of Idle Hands?
All too familiar, I'm afraid. There are ceremonial robes and subterfuge, but at the end of the day, I'm still serving drinks and nibbles.
Ah, but I'll bet those appetizers are from an equally secret menu.
I couldn't possibly say, sir.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. Have you seen a doctor's briefcase around here?
A briefcase? I'm afraid not. Monsieur Masson may have seen it. You could try asking him.
What's the matter with Mr. Masson?
The doctor suspected a highly acute case of alcohol poisoning.
I'd best be going.
Very good, sir.
Wait, what was that
Hello
other
there.
question?
Good evening, sir.
What has Mr. Masson been drinking?
It's a nigh-lethal combination of ethanol, cocktail perfume, and assorted petal leaf. All mixed to perfection within a single large container.
Does this drink have a name?
Rose.
He looks like Orson Welles.
Indeed. Monsieur Masson refers to it as the rosebud.
How do I get one of those rosebuds?
Monsieur Masson has become quite fond of them. He may be holding the last one. However, you could check with the barman to be sure.
All right. Remind me again, what's in a rosebud?
It's a nigh-lethal combination of ethanol, cocktail perfume, and assorted petal leaf. All mixed to perfection within a single large container.
Oh, of course.
Okay, well, I think I've got the petals
I'd
for
best
that.
be
I think
going.
I can get the alcohol, and the perfume may come off the letter. So I think we can
Hello.
make one of those.
Have you seen a medical briefcase around here?
Sorry, Arthur, I'm afraid we've been a little distracted.
What, with the murder and everything?
Yes, the murder. Thank you for reminding me.
What were you calling yourselves again?
The Order of Idle Hands. Since its inception, the Order has gently nudged Lady Unterwald's business endeavors. However, I must admit tonight's events have caught us all off guard.
What's with the gentleman on the sofa?
Dr. Hirsch brought him in this afternoon. It seems he went a bit overboard with the drinks.
Not to worry, though. Maurice is keeping an eye on him for us. Isn't that right, Maurice?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be going now.
Speak soon.
Ah, the man behind the curtain.
As I live and breathe.
I was starting to think you were just a disembodied limb with anger issues.
Yes, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. Just tell me, how'd you figure out the five-fingered handshake of formality?
Sorry, can't tell you. It's a secret.
Funny guy, thinking you can keep secrets from a secret society? That's hilarious stuff.
You have to admit, it's a little funny. I should be going.
Come and find us as soon as you've recovered that will, Arthur.
Okay, so that yellow book, it looks like the book of poetry that's in Don's place. I might see if I can go grab that first and then come back here. Maybe we do an old switcheroo on it. Ooh. There we go.
Don left his poetry book behind. I should keep it safe for him.
I think we probably switch those out. Probably help me get into that message. Right, let's talk to the barman about this drink.
Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what'll it be?
Can I order a drink?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
What can you tell me about the Rosebud?
It's an almost lethal combination of ethanol, rose petals, and cocktail perfume.
Can I have one?
Sorry, we're fresh out of the ingredients. It's been a popular drink request this evening.
What if I get you the ingredients for the Rosebud?
Well, I might be able to whip something up for you.
Great!
I'm sure one of the...
One non-alcoholic cocktail, please.
Sure. One mocktail coming.
I'm sure
right
at first we could have asked for something really alcoholic, but that option seems to have gone.
Thanks.
Now, oh, I don't have that perfume anymore. That perfumed letter, that's interesting.
That doesn't work.
I guess I give them to him separately. Oh, maybe here. Here we go.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, we'd still need the ethanol. Could be...
I can make out the labels on a few of these bottles.
Could be from the kitchen,
Diamond
possibly?
line. Hello again.
Can I help you, Arthur?
I should be going.
Mm-hmm.
They're filled with nondescript types of... I'm not sure.
They're an acquired taste.
Okay, nothing there. So let's try switching out this book to begin with, and then hopefully we can read that note. Wait for him to put it down. Which I'm sure he'll do eventually. Here he goes.
Hey there.
Hello again.
Do you, think the waiter's palms look dry?
What? Where? The waiter's palms have ample moisture, I can assure you.
Sorry, I must have been mistaken.
Alright, let's have a look at this thing.
It's Dr. Fogg's Guide to Invisibility. Apply gentle heat to the paper
Yeah,
to
exactly.
reveal messages written in invisible ink. Avoid using candles, matches, or any open flames. They might just send your message up in smoke. Maybe I can find what I'm looking for in the kitchen?
I mean, I was going to use Arthur's lamp, but it sounds like maybe we've got to wait for the kitchen. Just thinking about that ethanol. Well, you know what? I think we might leave it there for today. I'll have a think about what to do next. The two things we kind of need to do are find some ethanol for that drink. I think we've got the other ingredients. And get in the kitchen and apply some heat. It's possible we have to get in the kitchen for both those. So the first thing I might do is just go back to that kitchen screen and see if it's time to get in there. I guess we'll see. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the game so far. If you've enjoyed it, if you could hit that thumbs up button, that's always appreciated, as would be subscribing to the channel if you haven't done that so far already. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.